I keep on going back and forth, and now we have a chance at maybe getting to the top again. Well, let's take an Ugin and see where we go from there. There's a Dragonstorm, which I would take if Ugin wasn't there. But I'm completely fine playing Ugin and Mardu. By the way, I really want to be in Mardu colors in this format. But I'll still play it there. You can build white decks more mid-rangey as well.
If my intervention is required.
And just go with the Monument or the Tainment. Both are kinda good. I think Monument, I guess the Tainment is less narrow in a sense that, but Monument is also a colorless spell. No, I think I'm taking Monument in this spot. Like, yeah, okay, it's bad if we land in Jeskai, aiming to go Boros. Then I'd rather have the Tainment. But I think more Monuments are harder to pick up. And I like the synergy with Ugin. I'll just go with Monument. People have been high on Charge. Probably not with this start though. So could take a land, the Dragon, Bearer, Sentinel, but Sentinels go late. I don't like drafting dragons. I'm trying to avoid that. I mean, this is a good one. Oh, but then there's a Dragonstorm. Could spec on Lie in wait. But I don't think I want to draft anything else than Mardu, honestly. Right now, the meta is just so favorable of doing this thingy. Well, there's another one. Good land. Brigade. I like Brigade here. I'm a big fan of Kishla Village, but green is so overdrafted. Kingart is maybe the best card in this pack besides the land. Yeah, I think the strength is gonna now shift into people actually. Like Mardu will be over contested at one point, but now people are still on the 5-color train. Could do some Abzan. Take the Dusan over Whale. Okay, Dragon. Trail is also good. I think we're taking Senti at this point because also colorless for Ugin. If we try to go Abzan, maybe even Merchant. Okay, there's a Victor. If we want to continue down that route, sure. This is okay. Celestia main is an option, but I don't think that happens that often. I guess Senti is a colorless card. Just in case. Oh, that's not that bad. Well, I love the bird. Bird is good. It wins sometimes alone on turn 2. So we're definitely in black. Everything else is still kinda in the air. Black-green even potentially. Bird is the word. This pack is completely terrible. Brigade is actually solid. I guess the Disciple is a good card, but quite far from that. Esper, is that an archetype? Let's go. Okay. Okay, maybe Monument has to go. This is sorta a bump. It takes a while. It needs a turn to get a counter, but if it survives, keeps on getting bigger. There's a Kingard as well. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably splash something, or we could even splash the Warden is another option. Could just take a 2-drop here. Not a bad 2-drop. Or I guess if we go green main, then Devotee, but I do like the Assistant quite a lot. You just don't often end up main black, but I think in this draft we're main black. This is the pivot. Oh, there's a bot, but there's also negotiation. What cards are excellent? Okay. Well, these two here as well. Abs on land. We're not splashing anything of white yet, so might as well just take the whale. Get stuff back. We have decent creatures to get back. It's a good card. I'm just gonna take this. It kills dragons and we're pretty decent at attacking, so combat trick is not that bad. Okay. Oh, that's a late townie, but I think that ship is a little bit far off. This gets Ugin back. Okay, how many counters do we have? Well, this gets a counter. This gets a counter on 3. This is a little bit late counter. This gets a counter. So maybe a weird word. Oh, that's good. That's really good. And 40 gems. Don't mind that. Okay, so we have to make a decision here. If we just say no splashing, I'm taking that charge, or potentially, then these two are good options. I mean, negotiation is such a good card as well. I like negotiation in this deck over charge, and I think over Sago even. Both of these and but this card is it ever good? There's also the Wayfarer. I might just want the dragon here. Have a land. The big dragon. I never seen this. Like, it's so tempo inefficient is an issue because you have to sacrifice it. Devotee. Maybe you pull Tactician off, but with our mana it's not the best. We will Tactician if I take Devotee. That's a good one. Yeah, Raksasha has really not been great at all. I think we're just straight up Golgari. We're not gonna pick up much quality, take the pummeler and run. Whale is good. Okay. Yeah, we don't need lands that badly if we're just straight up Golgari. To Swild anyhow. A lot of Tony backs. Tonys. We have a Croc already. Do we want a Croc? We could play a Wayside. We care about milling and it's a colorless thing. But probably not. I'll take the gems. We're not playing third. Sarkhan's resolve. Tony is back. Wait, do we have 2 blood flies? I actually wouldn't mind second blood fly. We only have 1. Golgari aggro, who would have thought? With Ugin. With a random Ugin. Okay, our 3 drops are actually great. Could even cut the Nurturer. It's hard to make a cut here. Maybe we don't need Whale of War, but sometimes it just steals games. So this is something that has a counter on 3, which helps blood flies. So this is a way to get counters on 3. Charge as well. It's not bad. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could see not playing well if we want 17 lands, which we probably, like, Ugin, with having an Ugin, we really don't want to go 16. I don't even hate the the cruel truths here. Because we wanna, like, we don't have anything that draws. And then it's hard to get to 7 if you don't have redraws. So maybe we need a card advantage spell. I know this could be card advantage, but this gets us to lands when we need lands. Does that make sense? But I don't know what to cut. 41. This can get us multiple lands though. Almost mono black, by the way. I can play a land for the omen, which I kinda wanted on the first place, but I forgot we have devotee now and barons. I think I'm keeping. We get this on 3 into manure. Would be sick to just rip a swamp. Oh, we're on the draw. No, we're on the play. We have more swamps in the deck than forests. That's a problem. Don't have another option. Okay. I'm gonna still go this first. Well, unless they have 5 damage to attacking creature. But then again, this does something in the yard. And it's only that spell that punishes us. Everything else, they could kill it either way. Good thing is if they go Revenant, we can get the counters down with the dragon. This is a sick combo. An offensa plus that. So if we get a land, we can remove the counters. I guess. Also, they're missing this. Probably just Dragon Spray. Every other card is kind of whatever right now. Also, they have to chump next turn. So this goes here, we remove the counters. No? Oh, they want to draw. I see, I see. Makes sense. Makes sense. This removes all the counters. Yep, yep, yep. Let's attack first. This dragon is just crazy. Not that Abzan is already bad, and then this dragon completely hoses the whole archetype. Oh, that's a combo. Wait, aren't they? Aren't they dead? I'm gonna kill an Offensa in case. Something give reach.
I am the master. My timeless wisdom guides your hand.
Did I mess up something?
Insight is vital to success.
Okay. Three mana, 3/3. It has trample though.
Focus, breathe, and learn.
So we don't get the creatures, but whatever. Well, it's supposed to be aggro, yeah, but we have Ugin, so it's more of just it's a pile. It's a mid-range pile with some counter synergies. This was like drafting Boros gone wrong. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Or keeping some sketch hands, but having a 2/4 Death Toucher is not that bad, and a Surveil. On the draw, this would be really sketch. But I mean, don't always play versus aggro, so even though aggro is the best deck in the format, it's not that common though. People are still on 5 colors. This is fine. We have one harmonized card to tap button is down. Ouch. Couldn't they wait? Okay. Can become a 4. Fights a 3 toughness creature right now. It's awkward. Good draw actually. Even though I can play it next turn, but I need one more land. I'll keep that. They don't see it, right? Only we see it. Look at the top. You reveal only if it's a land. This is... I just play the dragon out. This straight up kills. I think we still keep that. Even though I wouldn't mind the land. What I can do is draw it, kill the flyer. And then we get closer to land. And still have the... Can let them exile once and then have the protection up. We go Voltron. I think this is close. I like this more. Getting Oogie next turn is kinda sick. No, but it's just that we get to like it's such better tempo if we just kill something next turn. Plus we have this up and yeah. Like either way we kinda interact with the board, the send step. And we get 2 shots next turn, this attack as well. Do you want to give them a counter or a card? I think a card is better, because then this matches poorly versus that. Yeah, I like a card here. Not getting Ugin guaranteed. Because we might need to attack first before Ugin. And these are all good cards, but we have stuff to do. Oh, they'll just mill it. Maybe they forget. Maybe they mill themselves also. Like this goes both ways, but now we kept it on top. So it would be sketchy. But it does, milling usually benefits them more, or like you want to mill yourself if you play that more often. But then again, there's some hidden value if they mill us instead of them. Because they don't get the value. Okay, that sucks. Then I have to kill the climber. Are they just going all in on the climber? Probably not. Man, if it only hit the land. Okay. But there's a lot of value to be gained here as well from this mill. No, 0 value. put it here, swing out, get some trades. I mean, I want to get Ugin, but I don't want to use Snakeskin. No, like I just play a normal game. Ugin will still be good. I'll just leave it. I guess it's bad if they risk the climber here, but I also don't want to mill out. I don't think they're gonna even block with the climber yet. Let's go, value. We are on 10. Is they're kind of outracing us, but we only need a land again. Okay, so they have Snakeskin, but that's good. Because we have our own Snakeskin. Okay, and all of a sudden they gave their only win condition away. Just like that. Just like that, we didn't even need an Ugin. Well, still want it, obviously. Okay. Imagine lands. Imagine dragons. Isn't this like a band or something? Bro. Okay, that's actually insane. We're gonna lose this. Not quite over, but this gets lifelink. We can remove counters, but then we lose. Man, that's brute. 6 life. I have to do it on their attacks, no, but we still lose. Just removes counters, but then they still swing all. But either way. I think we just, yeah, they still have it. 9. Yeah, it's Xaxis. That sucks so bad because I think they gave us quite some opportunities to win this game, and we only needed a land. Calm down, Oppo. Don't get all excited. You won a game. Congrats. So I want to start with negotiation if they will let us. Unless, I don't know, count again into a counter spell. Sage is better, probably. Hmm. Probably still take that. We're 1-1 currently. Nota, what's up? With a weird deck, but I think it works. Wish we had more negotiations. Or can these two? Didn't take that to get that back, but maybe they just don't have creatures. It's actually an interesting situation. Would have countered that either way. We might want it here because they make a 5-5 next turn. So another fresh start. Ouch. How do we get these in the yard? We have. Well, we lost our sack. Maybe I need to play more resolves. Let's go. Get this because of fight spell.
Preparation yields. I will not allow my progeny to continue their rampage. Open your mind to possibility.
Wish we had more colorless stuff now. That's really good.
My plan bears fruit.
Oh, come on. Arena. So this would kill the Sage, but then we put 2 counters there. Oh, it doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. That touch doesn't kill the walkers, even though it's kind of easy to confuse that. So maybe they just wanted to learn. Maybe they just wanted that knowledge. I do like the meta reads and stuff, and this format is a lot about reading what the community is doing or what the arena community is doing, or depends where you're playing, right? Because you get such an edge if you know everybody's drafting 5 colors, you avoid that, you draft aggro, or vice versa. It goes the other way around. But right now the meta is pretty 5 color dominant. Well, we gotta go that, right? I could wait, but have other stuff to protect. The next turn we can get a card, and then Warden can keep on growing with Snakeskin Whale. Don't kill it. Fetch. I'll go this. I'm not even sure if it was better to just block. I guess we're in theory winning the race. They get a 4-4 or whatever they play. Both bombs go both way, by the way. You were winning as well with bombs, but yeah, like they kinda they ignore the skill basically. That's sometimes an issue, but you're gonna have bomby decks as well. You're gonna win with bombs. This is so tempting, just make a 3-3. But I also probably want to check the hand first. Well, we have the... I'll just pass here. They gain 3 life. But we have a really good block. Wait, they just drew what we discarded? That's the arena buck, chat. I think we're getting a refund. It's pretty stupid, actually. No, I'm making a joke. Yes, he just drew another. Didn't you know about the Totsis buck? I cannot lie to you, damn. I cannot pull the joke through. What do we even do here? Just take a million damage? Probably have to snakeskin here. It's just too much. Too much to take. And we have the dragon answered and we're getting 1/1s. And we know what's coming, so kill the dragon. One is this is higher upside, but I like the 2/2 here. And next turn we can get a insanely big creature. The upside, yeah. Just give us a slack opal for one turn, because then I'll do this. I'll do this and that. Get a what 5/5? It's number of counters, right? Yeah. Okay. Dargan in town. Block. Well, maybe I want it on the Bloodfly though. It also blocks. You wanna be a 4/4. Do both on Bloodfly. Who cares? Can do it on both, but I don't want it. I want to attack this turn. Oh wait, no, I can still do it. Probably just here. This doesn't attack anyhow. All in. I could go on this. I think it's safer. Or even the devotee. Yeah, because we're having lethal either way. Sure. By the way, this kinda really neat to draft something else than Boros or 5 colors. We're actually kinda brewing with this draft. There's value getting a Death Toucher bigger. Although if they make a 2/2, we probably just attack for 3. This is a neat combo. I like attacking for 3. They lost some value there and we upgraded our board. No, 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 Oppo. Our cards. We need a removal, which we don't have right now. We got a Scry, but there's not many removal spells for that in our deck. Ugin is slow, so maneuver or worthy cost is what we're looking for. The dragon is interesting because it removes the counters as well. 7 mana Ugin is removal, but that's gonna take a while. So put there. Combos. Yeah, maybe they really disconnected or something, or they're just angry not hitting land drops. The Warden is just so good. It's gonna be hard to beat that even if they lost a turn. Should probably attack first. Because you want to force them to use a removal here. Otherwise they would blow us out. Okay. That's also good. That works. Similarly. They get a 3-3 still. But at least we get to kill the Warden. Otherwise it would survive. So that worked out well. But they're not in a bad shape. They are on 6 life and potentially Ugin comes down, but not next turn. We need a land still. But at least we have a lot to do with the Carver. He's to attack. 2 sacks. We'll get 2 sacks either way. Is there ever an attack all situation? They put this here. I don't even mind attacking all. Well, they put this here, these two here. Chomp. It's close. Probably not still. Or maybe. Because otherwise they... We're probably gonna have to sack it either way. They need removal. But now fight spells... Fight spell doesn't do it. Kill 3 value or bigger doesn't do it. That's a good chomper though. Double chomper. We're bad at casting Ugin today. Still attacking. I'll get a sack. Wait, does this give trample? No. Wait, we can maybe get trample here though. Well, want to land. For reasons. Brigade has been really good. And recently I've been playing black main more than because red is like Boros is overdrafted or is getting there with being overdrafted, so you often end up heavy black and maybe like white black or something if you draft aggro. And this is one of the key commons, I think. There's not many good creatures that common in black. Another Sage. And a land went in, right? Wait. Wait. Oh no, they got it back. I was like, what? Is everybody having a 2-off of the same card today? Well, we know what to kill now. Oh no, they milled it. No, they shuffled. Ugh. How disgusting. We're just never getting Ugin today. It's crazy. Another buck, yeah. This trades. Don't like that. This gets stopped back. They want to trade? Probably not. They get 2/1/1s now. Get this back. Theirs is a little bit better now, but we technically have an answer if we get a land. But how clutch was that shuffle? Crazy. Because we had a land on top. Same was with the mill earlier. They always milled the land, which obviously you cannot impact, but yeah. Never get lifelink here. But we're gonna tap out. Not that great. I guess we let them play it out. So they don't get value. Because otherwise they jump and gain value. Now they're probably bouncing the Dragonstorm. That's an interesting play, but makes some sense, yeah. Gives us a pretty decent attack. Probably have to take a removal still, if they get removal. Double spell is a tap. Taking that. They have all the mana on the planet. Maybe, but I don't know. It gets any creatures, it's not just green, right? I don't know, that's too risky. It's also 2-for-1. Here at least we know what we're working with to some degree. The loot is annoying. Bro, that's crazy. Man, another game where we just didn't get the 7 mana and they should have be bouncing that. But yeah, they can jump pretty well. We also have to be careful because maybe we need lifelink. That was an insane draw. Not getting live this turn. Freaking Kieran. How insane is that? Wait. I mean, I get the idea, but like, yeah, I know what they're doing here. They're gonna double block now. It's just maybe fine. Still, we're still in a raw spot. Ugin is maybe not enough. Or just a chump. Because they can keep on getting it back. I see. I see the combo. We're getting the warden now.
I am the master. One step.
Did too much.
Equilibrium must be restored. Focus. Breathe. And learn.
No, it wasn't that bad of a plan from their side. I would have still tried to kill that. Because then now they can keep on returning the Kirin, right? Even though that would work if there was Warden. Now if there's no Warden, they don't really gain that much value from that combo. But Ugin probably dies here. I think the plan was sort of solid from their side. They tap down the Detacher, then we block. So at least for one more turn. 3-3-3, it's 8, yeah. No, but the loop stops at one point, right? Okay, they can bounce the Serpent, then bounce this, then trade away, but that's like three steps. So not really. So we don't need no. Oh, but if they swing with all, we win. Okay, we keep it. They don't know that we win, so they might still go for it. I mean, they actually have to play around this, yeah. So now we just win. And if they play around this, the Ugin survives.
I have responsibilities elsewhere.
Crazy game. Crazy game. Even the late Ugin is still a good Ugin. It did enough. But Resolve is a good card if you play it an aggro. It's just that often when you're green, you're not aggro. Need a land, but on the draw. I really want to scry into another line. Ugin is just awkward when you don't have card draw or ramp. 7 is a lot. Is there ever a word where I swing both first? Use Whale on the Brigade? No, I think I just go with that. Yeah, this is just a Golgari pile with Ugin. Tempted to double block if they attack with a Hunter. Probably double block if they attack with a Hunter. Okay. Okay. Do this. And then do Sun or Pump. Pump is more value, do Sun is more tempo efficient. Probably tempo efficiency here. Kind of complicated turn. Really complicated turn. But this played out pretty well. We lost Snakeskin Veil, but we're mana screwed anyhow, so keeping mana up is pretty hard now. And we have a kill, but I don't think Dragon is worth killing right now. Might be better as a pump. We can kill a bigger dragon. We can catch a bigger fish. It's fine. Ugin kinda sucks. It makes this hand actually way worse. At this point, like we're too far away. We're aiming for a fast kill, but who knows? Maybe the game drags out. This would be another card that would contribute to going more aggro though. I think 3 mana 3/3 is not the worst stat on this in this format. Defensively. Aggressively it's pretty bad, but defensively it's okay. That's why this card is overperforming. I like that they're attacking. They're giving us so much more room to get good trades. So basically, this has an attack, this has an attack, this has an attack. When do I go for value? This is too good. Yeah, and there's graveyard synergies and stuff. I haven't honestly played it yet, because I'm not playing a lot of these 4 or 5 colored decks, but I can respect it because I see it so many times on the opponent's side doing work. It looks like a card that would be printed 10 years ago, honestly. And even then it would be format specific. That touch is a cheat. Well, another that touch. Okay, that's really bad for us. With these two. I could trade this away, but it's such a good creature. I think we just attack with this. And then end step, get rid of the dragon. Because now the trick is kind of useless. Okay, we can protect something. Trick is useless if they have death touchers. There was like an argument to wait and put a trample on the death toucher and try to push insane amount of damage in. We're not quite there. They might go for another one, but then they're discarding real cards. Okay, they're just drawing, so probably just lands or something that they really didn't want to discard. What a game. I mean, this is not doing much. I guess could do this. Just attack with this and then kill something. That's kind of how we get 2 death touchers down with only losing 1 creature. Okay, that's reasonable, and potentially we have lethal next turn. No, they don't have anything. They would have killed the 3/3, right? If there was exhale. Man, we're too late with Ugin. Otherwise, we actually had an answer. Oh wait, this kills it. Shit. Doesn't have protection. Still insanely good for them, but at least we have a chance. Yeah, I mean, we still probably lose. They have this and that. We're too off for Ugin. But I guess we need back-to-back lands. Yeah, I mean, this card is just... shouldn't... It just makes the format bad, but okay. Yeah, no other card would probably get them out of this like that even. Well, I guess Ugin would be awkward because we wouldn't deal with it. Yeah. I'm really bad at getting Ugin on time. Okay, land one time. Too late. Yeah, but that's the nature. Like, that's the math behind playing 7 mana cards in limited. You need card draw. If you don't have card draw, you're not gonna get to 7 in a limited game most of the times. Because you need to draw spells to survive, and if you draw spells, you don't draw lands, right? You need card draw or mana ramp. That's why like 7 mana is the key of card being like either like 6 between 7, like 6 is achievable, but 7 is like almost like you need a specific deck for it. Although like recently there's more card draw, there's more cards that replace themselves, but this deck is not good at doing that. Probably got a mull on the play. So this is like Ugin is almost unachievable here. We gotta ditch it probably because we're already like 3 lands unless we get a botanist or something, but we're not gonna get to 7, so we just bottom it if we expect to draw spells. Because this can, yes, scry into lands, but you want to scry into spells. So it's just, I guess, worthy cost is an argument to discard because we don't have anything for it. I don't know, this is rough. No, we're definitely not ditching the dragon. That doesn't get us anywhere. It's probably Ugin, but worthy cost doesn't do anything. Now worthy cost is actually good with devotee. Dragon is better in this hand than Ugin is. It's a better plan because 5 is more achievable. Oh, we might get there. Opponent is not doing anything. It's a good play next turn. We need to scry into a land then. Yeah, the only issue with surveilling this when you're mulling is it cannot get you lands plus spells, right? That's the awkwardness. It can get you maybe a card draw spell. Still a good card, yeah. It gets you stuff on curve. Okay, now we need a land. Well, I'm keeping that. So here is the awkward part where the worthy cost would be so much better. This we can still play as a spell. Okay, but we're getting a trait. I'm gonna let them attack. This is... Should I let them attack? Didn't use that. I'm just swinging. Because this is a really good trade on the blocks. I think that's fine. Dragon comes down. Dragon is so awkward because it's 5 toughness. Should have kept a worthy cost. Like 3 mana for Ugin, this is too much. Okay, so something now, but we have a protection. It's not that bad. Oh, tap dragon. Technique. I'm gonna protect it. We'll also just play a dragon, but it really doesn't match versus that, so I don't think we do that. Plus this is 7 damage this turn. Oh, that's sick. I just make, if I make it bigger it trades. They go to 1. No, that's bad. That's actually a sick draw. Probably just go white. Probably should be attacking with that, although... Wait, they gain 3. They go to 6. So I don't have Lita, so I could be attacking, because then I get it back and do it again. I need a creature is better, it just makes a 3/3 next turn. Imagine having worthy cost. Game would be over. Okay, so I can make a 4/4. Ooh. Oh, they don't have mana for the other one yet. Oh, it comes from this. Okay, okay, I'm bad. I'm bad. I have the mana. This attacks. I don't like the freaking video on that. I'm gonna kill the other one. Because if they get a blue source, yeah, they can gain life if they get a dragon. But if they get a like if they get a blue source, it's they attack plus yeah. Really interesting game. Rosemary T, what's up? What's up? Worst hand ever. But maybe we beat Orzo. Dragon Spray. Exhale. Yeah, finally we have enough lands for Ugin. Bro. All in. I'm losing to a flying hill giant. Sad days. Oh well. Well, we're losing to that as well. Can kill it. If we get another creature, we can put counters on, so. Or just that. Imagine keeping the counters though. Well, now I want the Ugin. I'm sorry, Ugin, everything I said about you. Taking it back. Come back. Wait, what? Why wouldn't you kill the thingy? We don't have creatures. Oh, look at that. Could have bluffed, but... Imagine them blocking, we just lose. You're fine. Scam. So we shouldn't put it on the surveyor. We shouldn't put the counters on the surveyor, but here it's pretty good. Okay, okay, never mind. It's donezo. It's donezo. Should ever just no. But now they kill that the camel attacks in the air. Or that attacks in the air. Ugin is probably not even good enough right now. It might be just that. This fly is no, it's 4. Well, never mind. This would be hard to beat. I kind of predicted 5 wins, or I said I'm gonna be happy getting 5 wins, so I'm still disappointed now, because the deck didn't play out that poorly. Ugin was mostly a liability, it's funny. I wonder if it was better just to play like, I don't know, like minus this, because I played Cruel Truths just to get to the mana to Ugin. I think this might be better, like this would actually make a deck better, and play, like this would probably just be better. And then we still have 1 slot, because we could easily play 16 lands. Yeah, we got baited by Ugin, the classic.